Once upon a time, in the bustling city of Baghdad, there lived a wise and just caliph named Harun al-Rashid. His rule was marked by fairness and a commitment to justice, and his reputation as a leader was known far and wide. The citizens of Baghdad revered him, and he was beloved by all. One sunny morning, as the golden rays of the sun bathed the city, a humble fisherman cast his net into the serene waters of the Tigris River. The day held the promise of a bountiful catch, and the fisherman hoped to provide for his family with the fruits of his labor. Little did he know that this ordinary day would soon give birth to an extraordinary mystery that would test not only his fate, but also the wisdom of the caliph himself. As the fisherman pulled his net from the river, he felt a strange weight tugging at it. With each heave, the weight grew heavier, and his curiosity was piqued. At last, as he hauled the net onto the river bank, he beheld a chest unlike any he had ever seen. It was made of richly carved wood, adorned with intricate patterns, and secured with a lock of remarkable craftsmanship. Intrigued by the chest's unusual presence, the fisherman set it down carefully and examined it more closely. He marveled at the craftsmanship and the intricate lock that guarded its secrets. It was evident that this was no ordinary chest, and he wondered what it might contain. Could it hold treasures beyond imagination, or perhaps a hidden trove of jewels and gold? His heart raced with anticipation. With trembling hands, the fisherman attempted to open the chest, but the lock remained resolute, refusing to yield to his efforts. He knew that this chest held a story, a mystery waiting to be unraveled. Determined to uncover its secrets, he made his way to the grand palace of the caliph, where he hoped to find answers. News of the fisherman's discovery reached the palace, and it quickly reached the ears of the caliph's wise and trusted vizier Jafar ibn Yahya. Jafar was a man of unwavering loyalty, renowned for his intellect and sense of justice. When he heard of the fisherman's tale, he knew that he had a duty to unravel the mystery behind this enigmatic chest. Without delay, Jafar summoned the fisherman to the palace, eager to hear his account of the discovery. The fisherman, humbled by the grandeur of the palace and the presence of the vizier, recounted the events of that fateful morning by the river. "Explain to me in detail," Jafar urged, "the exact circumstances of your discovery." With sincerity in his voice, the fisherman described how he had cast his net into the river, hoping for a bountiful catch to provide for his family. As he pulled the net from the water, he felt an unusual weight, and when he brought it to the shore, he discovered the locked chest, inside of which lay a lifeless woman. Her beauty was ethereal, but her pallor spoke of tragedy. She was surrounded by apples of 3 different colors, one red, one green, and one yellow. Jafar listened intently, his mind racing with questions. The circumstances were indeed perplexing. A locked chest, a lifeless woman, and 3 distinct apples each with its own color. There was a story waiting to be told, a mystery that demanded to be solved. The vizier's next course of action was clear. He ordered the chest to be sealed once more, ensuring that its contents remained undisturbed. Then, with great care, he had it transported to the heart of the palace, where it would be presented before the caliph himself. As the chest was brought into the presence of Caliph Harun al-Rashid, it seemed to carry an aura of intrigue and uncertainty. The caliph, known for his wisdom and judgment, recognized that this was no ordinary matter. He understood that the chest held secrets that needed to be revealed, and he was determined to uncover the truth. In a solemn assembly, the Caliph, his vizier Jafar, and a gathering of trusted advisors and scholars gathered around the chest. The atmosphere was heavy with anticipation as they prepared to unlock the mystery hidden within. With a sense of reverence, the Caliph ordered the chest to be opened, and the courtiers, holding their breath, watched as the lid was slowly lifted. As they gazed inside, they were met with a scene that left them in shock and bewilderment. Inside the chest lay the lifeless body of a woman of exquisite beauty. Her features were delicate, her skin fair, and her garments, though damp from her time within the chest, were of the finest silks. She seemed as though she had been plucked from a dream, yet her life had been extinguished under mysterious circumstances. Beside her lay 3 apples, each with a distinct color that contrasted vividly against the dark interior of the chest. One was a brilliant shade of red, like the rubies of a royal diadem. Another was a vibrant green, reminiscent of the lush foliage of a verdant garden. The third was a radiant yellow, akin to the golden rays of the sun. The Caliph's sharp eyes caught a detail that others might have overlooked. He noticed that the red apple had a piece missing, as if someone had taken a bite from it. This discovery added yet another layer of intrigue to the already perplexing case. The assembled courtiers exchanged bewildered glances, unable to fathom the meaning behind this cryptic tableau. The lifeless woman, the 3 colorful apples, and the chest itself seemed to hold the key to a puzzle that was as elusive as it was perplexing. Caliph Harun al-Rashid knew that this was no ordinary matter. It was a riddle that demanded to be solved, a mystery that challenged not only his wisdom, but also his sense of justice. He turned to his vizier Jafar and spoke with a solemn resolve. Jafar, the Caliph commanded, "You are my most trusted advisor and confidant. I charge you with the task of investigating this matter diligently. Uncover the truth behind this enigma, and do so with the utmost discretion and speed. I must know who this woman was, how she came to be in this chest, and what fate befell her." Vizier Jafar, a man of unshakable loyalty and unyielding determination, bowed before the Caliph and accepted the weighty responsibility. He understood the gravity of the task before him and knew that the Caliph's trust was not to be taken lightly. "As you command, my lord," Jafar replied with a deep sense of purpose. "I shall leave no stone unturned in my quest to unravel the mystery of the 3 apples and the lifeless woman." With the Caliph's blessing, Jafar embarked on his investigation. He began by questioning the fisherman once more, seeking any additional details that might shed light on the mysterious discovery. The fisherman, eager to assist in the pursuit of justice, repeated his account of the events leading to the discovery of the chest and its contents. However, the fisherman's testimony revealed no further insights into the identity of the woman or the circumstances of her death. It was as if the river had bestowed upon him a chest filled with questions, and he had brought those questions to the palace in search of answers. Next, Jafar extended his inquiry to the palace guards and servants who had been present when the chest was opened. He questioned them extensively, asking about anyone who might have had access to the chest before it came into the possession of the fisherman. Yet, despite their cooperative efforts, no one could provide any information that would unravel the mystery. Rumors and speculations swirled throughout the city of Baghdad as the investigation continued. The discovery of the chest, the lifeless woman, and the 3 apples had captured the imagination of the people, and they eagerly awaited news of progress in solving the enigma. Days turned into weeks, and still the mystery remained unsolved. Jaffar's tireless efforts seemed to yield no significant leads, and the city buzzed with countless theories and conjectures. It was as if the truth had become an elusive phantom, slipping through their grasp each time they believed they were close to unveiling it. However, Jaffar was not one to be deterred by challenges. He remained resolute in his determination to uncover the truth, and he knew that the key to solving the mystery lay within the 3 apple seeds with its distinct color. One night, as he pondered the case, Jaffar had a realization. It occurred to him that the colors of the apples might hold a clue, a hidden message that could shed light on the circumstances of the woman's death and the events that had led to her tragic fate. With renewed purpose, Jaffar summoned a skilled chemist known for his expertise in identifying substances and analyzing materials. He presented the 3 apples to the chemist and requested a thorough examination of each, with a focus on any unusual or hidden substances that might provide a breakthrough in the case. The chemist, well versed in the sciences of his time, set to work with diligence and precision. He meticulously examined each of the apples, conducting a series of tests and analyses to uncover any hidden secrets they might hold. As the chemist worked through the night, the city of Baghdad slumbered beneath a blanket of stars. The moon cast its gentle glow upon the palace, where Jaffar's relentless pursuit of the truth continued unabated. As the first light of dawn began to break over the horizon, the chemist emerged from his lab, his face bearing an expression of revelation. Jaffar, ever vigilant, awaited his findings with bated breath. "My lord," the chemist began, "I have made a remarkable discovery. The apples, though seemingly ordinary at first glance, hold within them a secret that may unravel the mystery." Jaffar's heart quickened with anticipation as he listened intently to the chemist's revelation. "It is the red apple, the one with a missing piece, that holds the key to our puzzle," the chemist continued. "Upon closer examination, I have identified the presence of a potent poison within this apple. It is a substance of great toxicity, one that could prove fatal if consumed." The revelation sent shockwaves through Jaffar's being. Poison's red apple had been poisoned. It was a chilling revelation that raised a multitude of questions. Who had placed the poison within the apple? And for what sinister purpose? With this crucial piece of information in hand, Jaffar knew that he was closer to solving the mystery than ever before. Poison was a weapon of deceit and malice, and it hinted at a plot far more sinister than anyone had imagined. In the days that followed, Jaffar intensified his investigation. He questioned the palace kitchen staff, seeking any information that might lead to the identity of the person who had prepared the meal on the day the chest was found. It was a painstaking process, but he knew that the answers lay within the palace walls. Through careful inquiry and astute observation, Jaffar uncovered a significant lead. It was revealed that a cook named Baker had been responsible for preparing the meal on the day the chest was discovered. Baker was known for his culinary skills, but beneath his seemingly benign exterior lurked a motive that would send shivers down the spines of those who heard it. Baker's life had taken a tragic turn when his beloved wife, a woman of unparalleled beauty, had fallen in love with another man. That man was none other than Ala al-Din Abu al-Shamat, a charismatic and charming individual who had stolen Bakr's wife's heart. She had left Bakr, breaking his heart and shattering his world. Fueled by jealousy, anger, and a thirst for revenge, Bakr had hatched a sinister plan to exact his vengeance upon Ala al-Din. He had prepared a meal and poisoned the red apple, intending to present it as a gift to his rival. In his twisted mind, this act would not only bring about Ala al-Din's demise, but also avenge the betrayal he had suffered. However, in a cruel twist of fate, Bakr had made a critical error. Instead of delivering the poisoned apple to Ala al-Din, he had inadvertently placed it within the chest that would later be discovered by the fisherman. The chest had found its way into the river, its contents hidden from the world, but the truth could no longer remain concealed. Upon learning of Bakr's motives and his admission of guilt, Jafar knew that he had the answers he sought. The mysterious chest, the lifeless woman, the 3 apples, and the the elements of the enigma had fallen into place. Caliph Harun al-Rashid, informed of the developments, was both relieved and saddened. Relief came from the knowledge that justice would be served and the mystery would be unraveled. Sadness stemmed from the tragic events that had unfolded a tale of jealousy, revenge, and the consequences of a heart consumed by bitterness. The Caliph ordered Bakr to be arrested and brought before him to face the consequences of his heinous actions. The cook's plot had not only endangered the life of Ala al-Din, but had also led to the death of an innocent woman, his own wife. As Bakr stood before the Caliph, he admitted to his crime and offered no defense for his actions. He knew that the punishment for his deeds would be severe, but he had been driven to a dark place by his wounded heart and the overwhelming desire for revenge. Caliph Harun al-Rashid, known for his sense of justice and fairness, presided over the trial with solemnity. He understood the depth of Bakr's despair and the tragedy that had befallen him. However, he also recognized the importance of upholding the law and ensuring that justice was served. With a heavy heart, the Caliph sentenced Bakr to death for his crimes. The punishment was not only a consequence of his actions, but also a reminder of the consequences of allowing one's heart to be consumed by hatred and vengeance. As for the lifeless woman found within the chest, it was revealed that she was none other than Ala al-Din Abu al-Shamat's wife, the same woman whose love had driven Bakr to commit his heinous act. She had been kidnapped by Bakr and imprisoned within the chest, her life cruelly taken from her. Her death was a tragic consequence of the feud between Bakr and Ala al-Din. Justice was served, and the mystery of the 3 apples and the lifeless woman had been unraveled. The city of Baghdad, once shrouded in speculation and uncertainty, found closure in the revelation of the truth. As the days passed, life in Baghdad returned to its vibrant and bustling rhythm. The memory of the mysterious chest, the lifeless woman, and the 3 apples began to fade into the annals of history. They became a legended tale of intrigue, justice, and the enduring pursuit of truth. Caliph Harun al-Rashid continued to rule with wisdom and fairness, and the people of Baghdad knew that their leader was committed to upholding the principles of justice and righteousness. And so, as the sun set over the city of Baghdad, casting its warm glow upon its bustling streets and ancient walls, the people of this great city knew that justice had prevailed. The mystery of the three apples had been solved, and peace was restored to their beloved home. With the mystery unraveled and justice served, it was time for the people of Baghdad to rest, their hearts at ease, and their minds filled with the enduring wisdom of their beloved Caliph, Harun al-Rashid. As night descended upon the city, its residents drifted into a peaceful sleep, knowing that justice had been upheld and the mysteries of life would always find their answers. And so, dear listener, as you embark on your own journey into the realm of dreams, may this tale of the three apples serve as a reminder of the enduring power of justice, the consequences of vengeance, and the profound mysteries that can be unraveled through the unwavering pursuit of truth. Sleep well, and may your dreams be filled with wisdom and wonder.